Today I'm with my very best friend Kyle, and Kyle is also one of my students, so obviously we worked in this project. He's the one who did almost 99% of the project, so today we're just here to talk about what is done and absolutely see what the end product is. So I really look forward to actually walking him around and we can have a conversation to understand what really we had to achieve in this project. So Kyle, tell us a bit about yourself.
Hi there, I'm Kyle. I'm a mentor of Rahim's. We trained back last year in March. I also got my own construction company as well. So I'm Kyle for when he needs me.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, Kyle is my mentee, not my mentor, but he's literally, he is the one who did the whole project. The only thing he hasn't done here maybe is skimming, but he did the rest of the project. So obviously he was delighted to come here today so we can walk through the project, have a quick chat about his service accommodation property as well as about this whole project so that we can share what we've learned from it. So yes, let's go in, Kyle. So basically, Kyle, I'm going to talk to Kyle. When we bought this property, it's a rundown property, 3-bedroom rundown property with 2 reception rooms. So obviously, I spoke to Kyle after working with him in my first project. I know it was reliable, and obviously I was working with him as well. So I invited him to actually do all the works here apart from the plastering. So what we did was, Kyle, if you remember, we hacked all this wall.
Yeah.
Right, we hacked the wall. When we hacked the wall, we then get the damp proof course done in this area here, and then after what happened was we then skim it, render it, and then obviously paint it. Yeah. So yes, now Kyle, I don't want to talk a lot now, so I want you to actually tell me how the property was and what you did, and then walk me through the whole project.
It was in a bad way, a really bad way.
Yeah.
So we gutted this from top to bottom. I think the only thing we didn't take out was the joists, but we could see straight through, straight up, straight into the roof. It was that bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, we took the whole bottom half of the house out. We damp-proofed the whole house.
Yeah.
But what we found then, some of the render had blown up top.
Yeah.
So we took that render off and re-rendered the whole house basically, the stairs wall. Then we modified the whole area. So what we done, we put up some studs for en-suites.
Yeah.
So we put some en-suites in these rooms. What we also done was put a wardrobe in as a cupboard.
Yeah.
So we done that. Then we had another issue with this one. With the drainage. So we had an issue with the drainage as well.
That's where the drainage was. That was the old drainage.
Yeah.
So what we did was basically we had to dig the ground, isn't it? We dig the ground to actually be able to work to be able to connect the toilet there to the main sewer.
Yeah.
Isn't it? To connect it with the room next door.
Yeah. So we had a big issue with that, but luckily it worked out fine. But we had to dig up 3 floors, I believe. Yeah. In order to get the drainage in. Yeah,
again, tell me about what you did on the ensuite, because I know this was a big room, right? It used to be a sitting room, so obviously Kyle and I discussed where the ensuite was gonna go, and then obviously Kyle then worked with me and I worked with the architect to actually design where the shower is gonna go itself. Yeah. So yes, talk us through what you did inside there, because it looks amazing.
Yeah. So first of all, we have to maximise the space in the bedroom and minimise the space in the ensuite. So what we've done, we put an 800 by 800 shower enclosure in, and then we went with a cloakroom sink vanity, and then that is a shallow toilet again, to obviously minimise space in here and maximise space out here.
Fantastic.
Really well.
Yeah. But by the way, the TV stands there as well. They look basic, but trust me, this adds a lot more value in the property. So once you've got the tenants coming in, if they've got their TV, they don't need to worry about where to put their TV. They've got that spot on there already, and obviously they've got that aerial switch as well. It's been connected, so all they need to do is to just connect it, and then obviously they'll be able to watch whatever channel whatever free channel they would want to watch. So yeah, we did have a bit of of a challenge here, especially with the walls. If you remember, the walls were not level, so you had to actually work with your carpenter to be able to align it for us properly, and then that then works really, really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
We've done the same in the next room.
Yeah.
The rear room.
Yeah.
So you've got your bed space, you've got your desk space.
Yeah.
And you've also got a cupboard as well, your wardrobe.
Yeah. So exactly. So this one also was a sitting room, if you remember, right? So this was a second sitting room.
Yeah.
So what we did basically again is to have the ensuite on this side as well. You can see the ensuite there. We literally mirror what we had in that property here. Yeah. So then you dug the ground. I think you dig the ground from there to connect it.
Yeah, we dug it across just behind the bed.
I know it wouldn't make any sense to you right now, but that's where it was, isn't it?
So it was here.
Yeah.
We had to dig. We've also got an ensuite under the stairs.
Yeah.
So we had to dig from the stairs under and through here.
Yeah.
And then we had to dig back across here to utilise this one.
Yeah.
And it's worked out really well. Same again.
Yeah.
Space saver, shower, space saver sink, and a shower toilet as well.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah. Absolutely. Amazing work you've done here, Kyle. I really, really like the way you utilize the way you've installed that. You've got that tile going there nicely, and then obviously I was worried about this shower cubicles as well, how they're going to close and all of that, but now look, you've done it really, really nice, and I like the way we've tiled it as well, and it's a high ceiling, isn't it? So it's absolutely amazing. So yeah, very, very nice sort of fitting you've done here.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you take me upstairs.
Yeah. On this wall was wrecked as well.
Yeah, yeah. So what we did was basically we had to hack this wall. This wall was literally gone, so we had to go back to bricks. We dot and dab it, right, and then put the plasterboards in it, and then get it all schemed. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Before we start on the rest of the bedrooms, this was another issue.
Yeah.
So this was a single brick wall.
Yeah.
And what we found out halfway through the job, one of the boys had leant on it, and the whole wall was rocking.
Yeah.
So we had to take the whole wall out after we've nearly got it ready.
Yeah.
And then start that one again.
Yeah, if you remember, this was literally wasn't there anymore. No. We went back, so basically we had to redo the studs, insulate it, and then put the plasterboards on it. Yeah. And then obviously we had to have this wall back because it was literally falling off. When I came here, when he told me about it, I was a bit surprised because I thought when we removed the plaster, we would be able to actually just skim over it and make sure and bring it back to the way it was. But obviously, it was a bit different because the walls were falling off, and they were bricks wall, were they?
It was a single brick. It's an old style construction. It's not an actual brick, but it's similar. But the issue with that being upstairs, there's no tie-in to the ceiling. Because you've got your attic then. So what happens is over time it will start to flex, and that's why we have wobbly walls. Okay.
Yeah. So So tell me about that front room here. I know we had a bit of magic. Your idea actually. This got nothing to do with me. My initial plan was to have that wall, this bit here, coming all the way where that door was.
Yeah, so but this was the original wall.
Yeah.
We did end up putting a new stud wall in the end, but it did come across to you, so you only had around 500 mil of space to walk through and get your furniture through. Yeah. So what we done, we kicked it back into this room a little and took a little off this room, which gave us a little more space to get things in, and we didn't take up much space off this room, because we only kicked it in new. We could have put a stud straight through, but then this room would have been a lot smaller. Yeah.
So again, then this is where you literally helped, because I wouldn't have thought about that. You know, it's when you highlighted it, then I realized yes, it made sense. So and then you obviously suggested to nick that space there to be able to get enough room to move the furnitures in. Because if that wall had come all the way here, there's no room basically. No. So I thank you so much for that as well, because if it wasn't you've
got enough space now on the other room from the wall to get.
Yes, absolutely.
But it's the same in every room. Yeah. Another built-in wardrobe. your desk space behind you with your TV stands.
Yeah.
And another ensuite.
Yeah.
Same again, space saver trays, sinks, and a shower toilet. Originally, I think you wanted to tile the whole area.
Oh yes, absolutely. I need to talk about that as well now. So basically, I wanted to tile the whole shower. Right, Kyle advised me not to do it because it would have cost me a lot more money. So what had happened? He said, "How about just tiling where the shower cubicle is gonna go?"
Yeah.
And then obviously that then saves us huge amount of money. Imagine tiling all that wall; it would have cost us a lot of money. So that again saves us a lot of money in terms of the renovation cost.
A lot of people worry about the moisture.
Yeah.
That it's going to cause. Obviously, we've got our fans, but you can still get a bit of moisture.
Yeah.
But what paint we used on this was Valspar.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's actually a moisture proof and stain proof.
Okay. Good.
So basically, you can wipe the walls down.
Yeah. Okay.
And there'll be no smear marks. So
fantastic.
That's the paint we use in these bathrooms.
Fantastic.
Just to make sure we don't get that.
Okay, that's fine. Thanks very much for that.
This is the next one.
Yeah.
Same again. This wardrobe's slightly bigger, but this one houses the boiler.
Yeah. Wow, that is a huge wardrobe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Massive.
And then we still got access to the boiler. We can take these out.
Yeah.
And we still got access to the boiler then.
Yeah.
Where we need to service that.
Okay.
Desk space, TV space.
Again, if you remember, I was worried about the space here as well. I was thinking we wouldn't be able to fit the study table and a chair there and a double bed as well. But you did give me the confidence, say it would be enough room for us to be able to have a bed and all this stuff. But yeah, it looks amazing. And again, we've got enough space, more than enough spare space. You know, so yeah, that's very good.
What we struggled with was the space here for this door to close.
Yeah.
So what we've done to shadow this down in the ensuite, we took it back 2 or 3 inches.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To move that forward so the door could open.
Brilliant.
And it's worked out well.
Yeah.
It's worked out really well.
Okay. Amazing, huh? Beautiful.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay.
We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll just get to the other one.
Yeah.
This is a nice large room.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more space in here.
Yeah.
You got your wardrobe here, which originally you wanted in that corner.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I wanted it to go there. That's where I wanted it to go. But then you said no. Yeah. We wanted the door to go there, if you remember, initially. Yeah. Because initially that was blocked up already, but we knock it down. Wanting to put the door there, but then you came back and said, "Oh, Rahim, probably that wasn't the best idea. Why not leave the door where it was, and then we use that as the wardrobe?"
The trouble we had with this wall was that it behind you is a brick.
Yeah.
And this doorway was already through, so you already had the lintel in.
Yeah.
But if you knocked that down, then it would have cost more money to get your lintels through.
Yes. Yes.
So, and this would have been dead space. Yeah. It would have been completely dead space.
Yeah, it would have. Yes.
Because you couldn't have put a cover. You might have got a cover there, but I don't think it would have been a thing. But
yeah,
the wardrobe over there wouldn't have worked because you wouldn't have had nowhere to put your bed.
No.
So we put it in this corner, and that worked out really well.
Yeah, it works out amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Look at that now.
And then obviously our ensuite here. Same again.
Again, that one works fine. And then here you go, you've got this there, and then you've got the toilet as well. Okay?
Yeah. There we are.
Okay. Tell me about this room here. This room is a bit of a...
Yeah, so this was all the landing space.
Yeah, yeah.
But we needed to get a wardrobe in for this room, so what we did, we built onto the landing.
Yeah, so what we did there basically, for us to hit the minimum space size, we had to nick in on the landing space a bit, because for us to be able to hit that space. So that's the reason why we said, okay, how about if we can have that wardrobe, that dead space, this landing, extend that room slightly, so we can have yet the landing still there, but again we need a bit of space, so we can then hit the minimum space required for it to be a room.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Originally, I think we were going to come out and put a meter when we
Yeah, yeah.
a little bit more.
Okay. And again, this is the wardrobe there. And if you remember, what was this place again?
This was the main bathroom, so
Yeah.
that pipe downstairs that you've seen coming up was coming up exactly where you're standing there.
Yeah, yeah.
And we swapped it all around.
Okay, yeah.
So
Amazing, amazing. So now take us down to down the kitchen,
Yeah.
and I can't wait to see the kitchen. The kitchen is amazing. It's really looks better than the way I thought it would be, to be honest. Because I was thinking probably it wouldn't be as nice as it is now.
yeah. So this
Right.
place is massive.
Yeah.
I think it's around 9 meters by 3
Mm-hmm.
meters by 3. Originally, this were in here.
Mm-hmm.
So what we had a
What was here basically?
we had a. This was the kitchen, so we had a wall here.
Yeah.
And this area was the kitchen.
Yeah,
Then this area was the bathroom, and we had another wall here.
yeah,
And all this then was the utility.
yeah, yeah,
So what we did, we knocked through and we put two RSJs. I think it was a chimney breast.
yeah,
So
yeah,
we had two sections to cover. So we had to put two RSJs and we had to build 2 pillars.
yeah,
And that's what gave us this. This wasn't a retaining wall.
yeah,
This was just a brick wall, so we took that down. But this was the hardest part to get through.
yeah,
So we done that, and then we just opened up the old space, put a kitchen in.
yeah,
We've got our little seating area,
Yeah.
TV.
yeah,
So it's worked out really well. And then this was all open.
yeah,
So this wasn't here.
yeah,
We had to put another lintel in for this one,
yeah.
and this is also a ensuite as well.
Yeah. So basically, what we did was this shower here or toilet, whatever you call it, is basically made for the other room upstairs.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So if they want to use this room, or they have a guest there or something like that, or as an office, or if they're here in the common area, they could also use this instead of using their own showers.
Yeah.
So and again, this is our idea. You and I discussed it,
Yeah.
and then say, okay, how about if we can fit that in? We nicked in the sitting room slightly, obviously there, but then it works out well for us. We've got enough room now here with the sofa and with the dining table there. It works out really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, so great, fantastic.
All
Right.
the original smoke alarms and lighting,
Yeah.
all done.
Okay. So what we're gonna now do, basically, Kyle, we're gonna sit together and talk about what the pros and cons, what we've learned from it,
Yeah.
and how you end up doing the whole project,
Yeah.
and then talk about whatever we want to do, as well as your essay. Then is that okay?
Yeah.
Great. Let's do it. I really hope you enjoyed this interview and have been inspired to take action. If you are already a property investor, I hope this interview inspires you too to take your property journey to the next level. If you like this video and want to watch more property investment training for free and see my property journey, click the like button below, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post free property investment trainings every single week. I look forward to sharing the next video. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it.